you guys. Okay, so today I just want to say thank you. I have been very grateful today. God has been opening my eyes for a lot of things that I did not want to see more and more and more and more and more. Which is very good at this point in my life because a lot of things are taking place and are changing, and it's better to know where you stand with people before you elevate. You know. Um, or make any kind of transition, period. Whether you're elevating, you're getting them up, you just want to know. It's better to know than to not know. Um, and you're better able to deal with it. But what I also noticed is that when one door closes, another one opens. I didn't know how many people were actually taking a look at me and watching me during my progress, during this journey, during my whole life. I didn't know. I really didn't. I didn't know at all. And I had a shocker. Let's see. There we go. I actually had a shocker the other day because, yeah, I really need to put on a brassiere. Oh, hey, I'm at home, so whatever. Um, Thankfully, this is not for kids. Um, but yeah, you never know who's looking at you. I had people who were I didn't even think even was paying attention to me, and it's been years since I have seen them that I've seen them, and whole decade and some change. And lo and behold, you know, they're still thinking about me. Which brings me to what I'm about to say. It is important that you treat everyone with respect. It is important because you don't know who is going to become the next and who's you just don't know. You don't know. And not even thinking of it like that. How would you want to be treated, basically? So yeah. People do it. People do it. People do it. People do it. Um, yeah, yeah. Be careful. Be kind to the people that you're around. You know, um, Helping someone, who can help themselves. It sounds generous, but having that time to help somebody who couldn't help themselves, it does make a difference. It doesn't go unnoticed. Um, Nothing you do goes unnoticed, even though we all think that it does. Whether we feel is it if it's good or bad. But no, so be kind. I'm a living testimony that I'm having so many blessings from people that I didn't know was watching me, who's now, stepping in with other people, who I thought would be in the spot that they're at, are moving and transitioning to another spot. So, yeah, most definitely, be nice to those people. Um, and also during this journey, I've noticed that a lot of insecurities with myself as far as taking a plunge. If you've been in the wildfires, if you've been, a risk taker most of your life, sometimes you'll get frightened the deeper you go because it's like you want more of an adrenaline. It's going to be a greater reward, so you have to take a greater risk and a greater risk and a greater risk, and sometimes it'll freak you out. So I think that's where I was at right now because I was seeing blessings on blessings, but it took tremendous risk, um, and a lot of no's to things. So, which some of them I want to say some of them I do regret saying no to, but most overall, no, I don't, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, it definitely got me to thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and call my mom because it's like around 6 o'clock. And plus, I didn't talk to her yesterday. I don't know if she called or not. And I just want to make sure that she is on the up and up and everything's going smoothly. So, and also let them know that someone still is calling her because, yeah, weird. So, yeah, here it goes. Here it goes. Hopefully we don't have any crab apples. If they do, I'm not going to let them take my joy.
Carefully to the following Wait while I transfer your call. Richmond State Hospital operator.
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
One moment, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Haley.
Hi, Haley. The unit code is 420 Unit A. I'm calling for Patricia Dean, and this is Belle.
Okay, she actually, our new policy is that you call, we let them know, and they have to call you back.
Right, I'm aware of that.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, thank you so much. But is she near?
She's actually in her room laying down, but I can ask her if she wants to call you back.
All right, I just want to make sure before I go and move around. So, okay, thank you, Haley.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. That person I haven't even, as you guys know, if you've been listening, she is new either to that unit or to the mental institution right now. So don't know about boys. I actually don't know any of them in person, but I will find them this weekend. Look, this weekend. So, yeah. Busy eyes. Yeah, anywho, I don't know what's taking so long for her documents to come. I got her documents, finally got the information to get her documents because they were acting as if they couldn't do it, which I knew the social worker could. But yeah, they were acting like as if they couldn't. So I got that information. I was supposed to get it. It was supposed to be sent, and I have yet to receive it. So when I tried to call yesterday, to the things that she needed to get her SSI things, all her stuff, to get her medication prepared. So when she gets out, all of that stuff, all the financial things together, it was very, very tough. And this kind of could have been prevented and avoided if things were left in place as they were. My mom had a power of attorney over her before, and it was lifted. It was lifted because they felt that she was capable of taking care of herself, and she was doing a great job at it. But you don't understand when people they released it all the way. So now no one, when these situations happen, we can't go to the courts, or we can't go to her bank and say, oh, we need this for that to take care of her bills, or we need to get another ID we can't do that because, the courts have taken these restrictions off. And I would say the courts is a huge system, and so is mental illness. When you go into court cases dealing with mental illness, they usually either they get a slap on the wrist, or it's just like they get thrown under the cabinets. They get thrown under the cabinets based on how society is feeling at the moment. Which happened to my mom both ends. Which it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Especially if you have someone who has a mental illness and their IQ, they're able to stand trial. And not only that, and their IQ is very high. My mother's IQ is extremely high. Look, it's extremely high. And therefore, because of that, sometimes she gets held to like the highest point. Yeah, they don't really slack up on her for the most part. Unless it's a judge or a group of attorneys and they work out a deal because they know the history of her, or they had a lot of history with people with mental illness. And it's really a tough call. I'm not going to say, one way or the other, but I will tell you that usually it's one-sided, one way or the other. And it shouldn't be that. It definitely shouldn't be that. It should be based off of more information. Just because someone has a high IQ and they're functional at one point doesn't mean that they didn't have, a psychiatric moment and they wasn't, in the point of insanity. So, yeah. What was it? What else was I going to talk about? I forgot. I know soon as I hang up, I said soon as I hang up, as soon as I end this, she's going to call and then I'm going to have to get it right back on. But it's okay. I've been really kind of weak because I started keto, and this is actually my first time actually being on a strict diet. The most thing that I've done is like green smoothie cleanse, or just having like a high protein diet. But this keto is, I don't know. Some people say it's really good. I think it's okay, but for me, it's kind of nerve wracking because I have to watch the calories now, and yeah, I'm not good at watching calories unless I prep. So that's what I did. I made a whole list of what I was going to eat for the week, and I am trying to stick to it by staying in the house. Look, by staying in the house, because if I go outside, it's over. So yeah, I'm going to get off of here because I do have quite a bit of work to do. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem.